Hi, welcome to Top of the World News. I'm Jim Lynch. Please like and subscribe. Please follow me on all forms of social media: Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and also on the Backstage page. As I've talked about over the last several weeks, the screenplay is completed, so if you'd like to view my profile, my screenwriter profile, you can see that there. Okay, so let's get on to business for the morning. As we've talked about over the last several weeks on this vlog, there are 20 or so ways with which to generate new business, I believe. And there's probably more, but there's 20 or so that I kind of utilize and keep to front of mind. So I want to touch on a couple of more of those today. We're actually coming to the end of the list. We have this week, and in 2 weeks we'll do a couple more to finish up, and then we're going to finally move on to a new topic. But the first one we're going to talk about today is something we've talked about a lot in this forum, but it's so important, but not enough business professionals do it. And that is establishing a network of people who are compliant with what you do, but don't necessarily compete with you. Okay? We've used the mortgage broker example a lot because that's a field that I came from before venturing off on my own. And that is something where I would establish relationships with real estate attorneys and title companies, and we would swap leads back and forth. One of the ones that you can also use as a good example is, if you're a plumber, maybe you have a friend who's an electrician. If you're a landscaper, maybe you have somebody who pours concrete and can do a driveway or something of that nature, where they kind of complement one another, and you're trading leads back and forth. You see a lot of that, in the construction industries. Because obviously, oftentimes people aren't looking for just one home improvement; they're looking for a series of things. And one of the things that's important here, again, is you want to be able to trade business with these people and have a pipeline of business from that person. Now, jumping off of that, and this is our second one for the day, if you live in an area that has companies large enough to have human resource departments, develop friendships with those people. Develop friendships with directors of human resources. And be honest and upfront with them, okay? So that they can be able to trust you. Tell them who you are, what you do, and what services you can provide for the company, free of charge. Okay? You want to provide a service to the company's employees without it being something that is going to wind up costing the company in terms of dollars and cents. And you also don't want it to cost the company in terms of bad business. So again, that's why I say be honest and upfront in everything that you're doing. Okay? If you have someone who just gets hired with a company or gets a promotion or maybe gets a bonus or a raise, those can all be life-changing events. So maybe that's a situation where it can generate more business for you. If a person receives a promotion or a raise or a bonus, and now they have more disposable income, could that possibly be something that they would be willing to spend on your product or service. You won't know unless you ask. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. But that is something that can be of value to you and to them. Okay? So, again, you're not going there, with a box of donuts or a box of pens. You're going there with something of value. It really can be a win for all the parties involved. The HR department is helping their new or existing employees. The employees are getting a product or service that you offer, and you are building a pipeline of business through this particular avenue. But again, it all starts with honesty. It all starts with trust. I can't stress that enough. So that's all for this week. I certainly hope that this tip puts you guys on top of the world too. And we'll see you guys next week. Have a great rest of the day.